Yo,
Yo, can you hear me?
I sure can.
Fuck, yes, finally, can.
We
Anyway,
are there.
I think we can. I think I can edit it. So I don't. I think, but I'm not sure. But let's just get this motherfucking shit started, huh? Let's get down to business.
Yeah, let's get down.
All right. So now I'm already embarrassed, which is weird. So welcome everyone. This is the podcast. I don't think we fucking came up with like a name yet. We can figure that shit out later. I was thinking like talking nonsense because I was gonna say talking shit, but I feel like the word shit will get flagged and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be shit. So then I thought maybe just fucking talking nonsense. What do you think?
Talking nonsense does sound good.
So this is weird, and okay, so at the end of the day, most fucking podcasts are like it's literally just motherfuckers talking shit.
Good.
So I thought we could just do that. But weird as it is, I'm gonna just do an introduction to myself, and maybe your blind ass as well. So no, fuck, I already fucked up. I was not gonna go by that name. Fuck, dude. I hope I can edit this. I'm gonna go by my middle name. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna go by Levi because like I just work with the government and shit. And if I say stuff about I just don't want to get in trouble and like get cancelled and shit. But we'll just call you your name or no?
Yeah, I'll be Brent, the blind bandit, mate.
All right. I don't know how to edit it, so it's just gonna be a weird blank when I say my name. So that'll be like a conspiracy for the first fucking listeners ever. But there you go.
Yes. Yes.
So fucking, how the hell are you, Brent?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Had a pretty good day.
What do you get up to?
Went out shopping. Went to the gym for a bit and getting ready for tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? What's the big fucking
Another O&M session at the uni.
what is
Getting
O&M? That sounds mysterious.
mysterious
Oral
orientation
and
and mobility.
orientation and mobility. That sounds fucking sick, dude. What is that?
Just
Someone
learning.
babysitting you?
Yeah, no. It's hopefully to be able to release me from all the reins. Learning how to orient myself around uni a bit better, so I can start going there on my own.
Nice. So
Yeah.
when you stuck us?
September the 18th, I start my university access program, and
Fuck
then I
yeah.
start my bachelor's degree in counseling in next year.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's sick. You're like a fucking blind. Bro, you ever watch fucking 300 with the Spartans and shit?
Yeah.
You know those blind motherfuckers that were like on the hill and they were mainly hot chicks? But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a little bit inaccurate. I think often they were hot chicks, but then often they were also just like old dudes who couldn't see. But they would like prophesize shit. You're basically that dude. You're like a modern age one of those. Let's see.
Trying to be.
I'm gonna Google that shit right now. Were they like muses or something? I don't care. I've already given up. That's sick. Fucking mad, dude. You're getting your life together. So for people who don't know, because no one knows any of us, and this is the first episode, Brent is blind as fuck. Cannot see.
Yeah.
I
Is he
can
blind?
see. I can see heaps of shit, dude. I have like vision. It's like pretty much 2020. It's fucking rocks. Sorry.
2020 is the year I lost my vision.
That's weird. I don't actually have 2020. Otherwise, that'd be a weird coincidence. It's like 1920. It's like close to perfect, but not that good. That's sick. Yeah, dude. Sounds like you had a fucking hectic day. That's awesome.
No, I did. I'm buzzing, in a good mood. Although I've lost my popcorn, which is fun. I lose heaps of shit.
Bro, it's so fucked that I lose heaps of shit and I can see everything. Like, it's crazy. I can't even, dude, all the time, whenever I'm about to talk to you, I just think of, like, other reasons it would suck to be blind. It's the worst. I feel bad, but I just,
You
like,
come up with a new one each time.
like, every second, dude. I was at the shops, and I'm just, like, getting random new shit I've never seen before, and I'm like, I can't really do that. I can't, Anyway, we don't need to just depress you. I feel like this should be an uplifting podcaster for blind people. We need to get that niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also do think that blind people products would be the best thing ever to advertise because they're like $200 million. We can just sell two of them and we can retire. Sweet. You know what I mean? It's fucking
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. I think I heard someone say that Neuralink thing that Elon Musk is planning on doing. I think that somebody said that he was planning on like, or he said that he could charge it whatever he wanted. He could charge it for like $300,000 because the ROI, like the return on investment, would be so fucking good for anyone that it wouldn't matter. But
Pretty.
let's hope.
Yeah. Fair call, but.
And if you listen to this in the future on Neuralink in 2 seconds, because fucking you can download all of the information. That's sick. I don't really know what else. That's cool. Yeah, it'd be sick if just in the future people fucking just their brains got hacked and they just had to listen to this podcast over and over.
Just this episode.
Pretty much. That would be the greatest. I will admit though, I feel like already 6 minutes in, I think we're crushing it. I think we're killing it, dude. I'm gonna admit, I think we're fucking natural calling right now.
Yeah? You got that feeling?
Not really, but I did listen to one of my favorite podcasts, their first episode. It was pretty bad. It was kind of suck dick, and they're like funny as shit. So
Nice.
it was weird too listening to it because it's called Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, and it's kind of weird because like Matt, who's like he's more popular in the podcast because he just got really popular from stand up and other shit,
Yeah.
and he's like embarrassed and sounds weird on the first episode, but the other guy's like the same as like 400 episodes in. Just that's exactly the same. It's interesting. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what though, my day fucking dude. I've been blowing you off to do this for a bit. Like at first it was you because like you're disabled and shit, but but the last couple week I've been so fucking busy with work and shit, dude. I've been kind of stressed because I've kind of like I probably shouldn't say too much, discriminate myself, but whatever. But no one's ever gonna listen, probably. So who gives a fuck? But like, cause like a lot of my job is me kind of just like figuring shit out and kind of bullshitting a bit on the way, and
Yeah.
like I know what to do. I've been doing it a while, and like I get paid pretty good, and like I know this stuff a little bit, but there's parts of it I don't know, and like pretty much where I'm currently at, I haven't really done much of any of this, like scoping out costings and shit like that. And like today, I gave a fucking estimate for like how much this website would cost, and the numbers I'm giving and the numbers the other like CTO, like Chief Technology Officer, and like the other higher up people at our office are giving are very different. I quoted them like maybe 20,000 to 42,000 on the high end. And then the quote that the colleagues gave was like 500,000. So
Okay.
I don't know how the fuck it would cost that much. I don't know where I'm going wrong, but probably not a good thing. Probably fucking up somewhere or something. I really don't know how it would cost that much
Forgot to
money.
carry a few zeros.
No, I mean I got quotes and shit from like tech companies and stuff. But anyway, look, dude, this is good podcasting, but maybe we shouldn't get down to fucking me bitching about my technical job route. It's probably gonna be boring as fuck. Yeah. So tell me, Brent, fucking, what's the best thing about being blind,
You don't have to look at my ugly face in the mirror.
bro? Let's not. That's sad. Don't say that, man. There might be some fucking other blind people who'll never see your face, listen to the podcast, want to have sex with you, and now they're never gonna want to. So, although I have asked you about this before, you don't really care about like looks anymore, huh?
Nah.
Because you can't.
What?
You don't really see. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, well, because I can't see them, but
Yeah.
like
But you care about
it's
like physique and like if some chick's pretty sweet, good
well,
body.
yeah, physique. All right, I'll cop that one. Yeah, physique. I do care about that.
Mm.
Um,
So you would say that your whole preferences dating wise have changed since you've lost your eyesight. For anyone who doesn't know, Brent wasn't always blind. He's a new poser, fake blind guy.
yeah, I'm a new addition to the
Yeah.
blind side.
Yeah, basically a fucking poser.
Yeah, poster. I switched when it was cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever. I mean, it's always kind of been cool. I think, dude, to be honest.
Like niche or interesting, but like
I mean, you'd probably be killing it back in the day, like when I was talking like Spartans and shit. They'd probably think you could read the future and shit. Dude, I saw a
but nah.
fucking blind chick today. I almost went up to help her, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck that bitch. Nah,
Really?
I didn't. I was like, because she did look like she needed help, but it was like I was on the bus and it was like far away. But then also, I remember that you said that you got annoyed when someone tried to help you.
When they're like over helping, yeah.
This chick did kind of look a bit like, I don't know. I probably should have. But I did. I tell you what, I did some fucking bowler shit like 20 minutes, like 30 minutes ago. You know what I did?
Yeah.
In the shops, dude. I'm pretty much the nicest guy in the world. I'm pretty much an angel. But some
Yeah.
cunt was like, he didn't look too fucking like laddie or like homeless junkie or anything. But he was in front of me. We were buying groceries, and he didn't have enough money for his thing,
Oh
and
yeah.
he was like, he was about to have to like put something back, and I was like, bro, I can just pay you, dude. It's fine. And because it was like $6, like it wasn't even that much, but just it's a pretty bold
Oh
move
shit.
to be able to
It
do
is a
that
pretty
shit.
baller move.
Although it was a bit annoying because he kept being like, "Oh man, thank you so much," and I'm like, "That's right, dude. You just relax, bro. You're making me regret this shit. Fucking relax."
No, he's just expressing his appreciation.
I know it's too much. He's
A
like,
little
"Oh,
bit
my
too
name's
much.
Pete. Are you a local?" I'm like, "I don't want to get to know you, dude. I just wanted to fucking help you out." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to get to know you. Just wanted you to get out of the line so I
Pretty
could get
much.
my shit.
Nah, I mean, I felt it's a nice thing to do, dude. I see, Shaq. Do you know he's a big basketball black boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He's a badass with that shit. Like he does that shit all the time. Like if he's in the shops, he's like, I haven't bought anyone something today, and he'll just like go up to a kid and he's like, you want a bike? Go pick a bike out quick. I'll buy you that. And shit like that.
Go pick one quick.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed kind of pissed off, but he's just like made this commitment to himself to like be the nicest person ever or some shit. It's pretty cool, dude. Bro, he's actually surprisingly, he's like really smart and really rich. Like he's a motherfucker who like, he's just like a basketball player, but he's actually invested in a whole bunch of companies and stuff, and actually made like a lot more money than just. I mean, basketball players make a lot of money, but he's actually done really well for himself outside of that as well.
Big Shaq.
Yeah, he's actually seems like a pretty cool dude. He actually quoted some shit from Jeff Bezos, whatever,
Yeah.
that I fucking appreciate. He was saying, he's like, one thing I learned from Jeff was like, I think he was saying like his heuristic or like what he uses to decide things is like, he'd be like, will this change someone's life or not? Or like, how much is this gonna like change someone's life forever? Things like that. And he's like, now like when I make decisions, I just do it on like that basis. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
fuck, it's a pretty good one, dude. Pretty good thing to fucking do. So basically, I am that nice, is what I'm trying to say. I'm the best. $6, fuck yeah.
A little gentle flex, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I probably lose all karma points by mentioning it, but, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Um, yeah, that's mad. What else? What else is new? Fuck, dude. Maybe I should have prepared something to talk about instead of just like freeballing it. But I tell
Yeah.
you what, I do pretty good just improvising it. It's pretty
Good, good.
bad in some situations with my job and shit where I'm like, I really should know more than this. But all in all, I think I do pretty good.
What else is new, Bart?
For me,
Not much. Yeah, what else is new, man?
um, yeah, not much here. Just work's been pretty crazy and shit. Just fucking doing all this IT stuff. Kind of nerdy. I'll tell you what, there's a lot going on in the world that you're not aware of because you're blind. Sorry to
Yeah.
say because you're blind. I just want you to know why you don't know about it. You probably wouldn't know about it if you're not blind because you're not really interested in it. But some
Yeah.
crazy shit, dude, like technology, like fucking AI and stuff, it's getting fucking wild. Like every like week, there's like a new groundbreaking technology that like just more progress than in the last like 50 years, like just happening like all the fucking time. It's really
Yeah.
crazy. Some of these things, like there's these apps where you can just fucking generate any image by just typing what you want, like just saying it, and like I want to say 7 months ago, it was pretty dog shit. Like it looked cool, be cool abstract things, but it was not clear. Now I can literally say like Donald Trump to detail doing anything, and it will like it'd be pretty fucking hard for anyone to tell that it's not actually it.
Yeah, wow, what the fuck?
Pretty sick. And also the videos coming together. Like it's not there yet, but soon they're gonna be able to. You're just gonna be able to say some shit. It'd be like, hey, I want you to fucking. Already, some of them are there. Like there's this one they just redid a South Park episode with AI shit, and they just like it was pretty easy, pretty quick to do. And soon it's gonna get that way where you'll be able to make like fucking Titanic movie by just saying it. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The world's gonna get pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, it is going to, hey. Like it's like like a like a pulled compound bowstring. Like it's ready and the potential's about to pop out.
Yeah, I didn't know where you're going with it, but yeah, I like it. It's a good metaphor. It is weird, dude. And like the weirdest bit, I probably shouldn't get too much into this because it's probably not great podcasting, but it's like, dude, we're gonna get to a place soon where like it's gonna be sooner than people think, where it's gonna be like all of human technological progress is gonna happen like that equivalent is gonna happen in the future, and it's gonna get smaller, where it's gonna be like it's gonna start to get where it's like a year is going to be like all of human history progress, then like a month, then like a day, and
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
get to the point where it's like, oh, dude, it's going to be fucking wild.
It's already how it's been going like previously
Pretty
anyway.
quick, but it's hard to say things like, you know, farming or like things like that. Like we've done shit that's like that much more insane. I mean, it's sort of we're getting there, but what I'm talking
Yeah.
like, so there's a specific. This is not going to be good podcasting, but whatever. There's a specific point in the future which a lot of like sci-fi people have spoken about, and basically there's this thing called like a singularity, which
Yeah.
it's like it's a very specific term in like sci-fi stuff and like just like futurist people, um, but it's kind of a weird term because it doesn't really have like a specific definition and it's hard to describe. But a lot of people talk about it where basically you get to this point where it's just so much progress that it's like it's almost unimaginable. Like we can't even imagine the sorts of things they're able to do. So today, actually, there was some new breakthrough that happened in like superconductors with like a quantum computer in I think it was like some Google fucking computer or some shit. I didn't really have time to look into it, and I also don't really understand it at all. So
Yeah.
there's that. But let me pull something up. Have you ever heard of this motherfucker named Ray Kurzweil?
No.
No, he's just like some kind of genius dude. Like I would imagine you could call him a genius. He like developed like a CAT scan machine when he was like fucking 12 years old in his garage and shit.
Yeah.
Just like one of those dudes. But he's like the chief technology officer of Google, and he's a bit of a weird cunt. Like I'm not gonna lie, he's very strange. But he's the only person who I know who's really done predictions and like a lot of them and has been even close to correct on any of them. Um, he's a bit of a weird guy because like a lot of his motivations in life come from wanting to bring his dead dad back to life, which is like a really
Yeah.
weird inspiration. But he's like a legit smart dude. Like he's in charge of a lot of things at Google, and you can only get so far being like a retard grifter. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, he's pretty smart. But so he basically thinks that he'll be able to like a little bit of DNA from his dad and like memories of his dad's text or some shit like that will be able to like quite literally bring him back from the dead or something like that. Something weird like that. I'm not sure if he just imagines he'll be able to create like a digital version of his dad that's like similar, or if it's going to be like a straight up fucking complete like cloned version of his dad. But yeah, wait, let me just read through some of his predictions, and you'll be like, holy shit, if any of it's correct,
Yeah.
that's gonna
Similar to
be
like the Black Mirror episodes and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of that way, but it gets a little bit weirder. So like in 2010, he was assuming that supercomputers will have the same raw computing power as human brains, though the software to emulate human thinking won't exist yet. That kind of was true. I mean, when you think of like some of the shit IBM did, but I'll just skip through a bit. Um, 2015, he said you'll be able to clean a house with any like a household robot. We don't really have that yet, which is kind of gay. But let me just skip like a bit ahead. So he thinks 2020s, a computer less. Okay. Oh yeah, so he started to think that like nano machines will start being used for medical purposes, which we're not there yet. But if they do, it'll be pretty cool. 2025, he thinks this will be like when proper nanotechnology pops off. Um, some military UAVs and land vehicles will be 100% computer controlled by 2025. That's he fucking so all these predictions he made a while ago. Like he
Yeah.
initially made a whole bunch in the 1990s and 1980s. These are newer ones that he made like in 2015, no 2005. But so that
Okay.
one right there, like there is a bunch of drones and military devices that are 100% computer controlled.
Yeah.
Um, and then like let me just skip ahead and you'll be like, oh, that would be weird. So 2030s, he reckons brain nanobots will be able to like elicit emotional responses from humans, like whenever you want one. Um,
True.
Recreational uses for them will be there, but then also like you'll be able to expand your cognition, memory, blah blah blah. Be able to telepathically communicate with other people just through these things. That would be fucking weird. 2040, people will spend most of their time fully immersed in like a matrix like full immersion virtual reality. um, Non-biological intelligence will be billions of times more capable. And then I'm just going to skip through like a whole like he's made heaps of predictions, but so like 2045 is what he calls waking up the universe, where basically there will be small computer transistors in like everything. Like the universe will basically like have come alive with like it's almost like quantum, like such small particles, but like the whole world, including us, is like part of this giant internet computer matrix of everything. It's fucking wild.
Like all interconnected.
Yeah. But then it gets weird and he talks he's a total optimist, but some people are very pessimistic about it. But he thinks like it's gonna get to a point where like, you know, AI is gonna be so insane that there's this thing called a Dyson sphere where you completely harness all the power of a sun like with solar panels, but just completely harness it. And he thinks like eventually those things will be so common that like AI is just like doing that, and like humans are basically like we've got our own like nature reserves, so we can still live, but like they'll just like be blasting off and doing like the most fucking insane things. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I can see that coming.
Yeah, I really can't. Like, I can't even imagine what that would be like. Like, it's at that point, I
It'd be
feel
peaceful, maybe.
yeah, but it seems like it'd be so detached from what we imagine as right now that it'd be hard to
Oh
mirror.
yeah,
Like
incomparable.
it seems like it would feel more close to what like a computer system is, where it's like sending emails all the time and it's interconnected across the globe. Like I feel like it'd be closer to that than what we are now. Nice,
True.
great podcasting. Not fun at all. Just me not shutting the fuck up about technology shit.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty gay.
Get into it.
But yeah, no, I can't. I realize I don't really want to read these all out, and you can't see them, but they start. It starts getting even wilder than that. Like that's actually kind of mild to some of the other shit he was talking about, like human brain completely reverse engineered, so we can just like do anything with it. Machines and humans merge in physical and mental realms. So like a cybernetic brain implant enables humans to be more integrated with AI. There's no real distinction between humans and machines at this point. Most human beings lack any physical form. It's just fucking weird, huh?
Yeah, that's weird.
Humans beings merge. Right.
Human beings is not lacking physical form. That's weird. That's
Yeah,
weird.
so I mean, it will probably get that way. Like, if there is a point when we start merging our brains with shit. But he says
Yeah.
like there'll be organic humans that have That's just like a small minority of them, like a very small amount on Earth, and then they will be like they'll be like, you know how like we went to like Brazil and there was like Aboriginal tribes and shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like that kind of shit,
Yeah.
bro. That reminds me. Let me pull up a fucking crazy Twitter thread that I think I was telling you about, dude. I was listening to this. There was this dude talking about this book, and this guy like lived with this like Amazonian tribe, and they were just like
Yeah.
weird. I gotta pull it up, but I can't remember it. This is great podcasting. It's not. It's the worst. Yeah. Anyway, tell me the chicks that you're rooting. Now, go. Segue.
That I'm rooting.
Yeah.
Hey. Nah, man.
No, you don't want to get to it?
Nah, nah, nah.
I can tell you who I'm rooting. My girlfriend.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Nice.
That's very good. That's how it should be.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you shouldn't be rooting anyone else.
Right, but I don't think people should be rooting my girlfriend. Just me, dude.
No. That's what I mean.
Seems like what you're saying, dude. You're
Touche,
saying
you got me. You got me. All right, you got me
people.
there.
That's not good, dude. Sometimes my dog pretty much roots my leg. It's not good.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fucked. I feel bad. Like I kick him off, but like there was a point in time when I felt bad because I like, you know, paid someone to remove his balls,
Yeah.
and I felt bad. I'm like, I can't believe I let that happen to the gun.
When I used to go to work with my dad, there was this bricklayer dude there, and he'd ask me if there was a homeless man trying to jump on your back, would you pull him off? I'd be like, yeah, of course I'd pull him off. And then he'd just start laughing. I'd be like, what? He's like, so what? You'd pull off the dude trying to jump on your back? I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you know what pull them off means? I'm like, nah. He's
Nice.
like,
Is that like jack him off?
yeah.
Nice, nice.
So if some homeless dude was jumping on my back, well, what would I do? I'd pull him off. And yeah,
I wouldn't
fuck.
think of the word pull them off to mean that, but there you go.
Nah.
So you're telling me you jack off homeless dudes?
Well, apparently that's what I would have done
I
back when I
feel
was
like
12.
I do think it's less gay to jack dudes off if you're blind. Do you know what I mean? That's like less gay for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was at the vets and they removed my dog's balls and I felt really bad about it. I
Did
don't
you
know if
keep
I
him?
told you this, but I told them I was like feeling bad and I don't know if I should do it. And you know what they recommended or like offered to do? They're like, oh, well, you know what we can do? We can get like fake balls and put them in the sack.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
what the fuck? What? Like, you see, that's the problem that I have with it. Because
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't want them to feel self conscious at the dog park. I don't want other dogs to be like, this guy ain't got no fucking balls. Who is that for? I don't even understand who that could be for.
We could put some fake balls in there.
Yeah, like what? What? And then I had so many questions after that. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like metal balls, and I'm like, do they like clank together? And he's like, yeah, they can. And I'm like, what's the benefit of it? Like, they can't come
The
fake?
dog's running. It's just like ting 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 ting.
Yeah, that would be so fucking stupid. Dude, this sounds like I'm making it up 100% serious. This is something people pay for. It's like an aesthetic choice. They're
What the
like,
fuck?
I don't want this motherfucker to breathe, but I don't want him to look like he can't breathe. You know what I mean?
That's gone full circle, but because people are like, I've known people that have had their dogs neutered and shit, and they're like, because I just hate looking at their balls, and now it's gone full circle where they're getting them neutered and then putting their balls back because they feel bad about it and shit.
That's fucking wild, to be honest. It's wild. I think I asked as well. I had so many questions. I was so confused. I thought he was fucking with me. I was like, do many people do it? He's like, nah, not really.
Yeah.
But I just like don't understand. I was like, who's like why would I? I'm like, the issue isn't the visual. I'm not like, bro, get these fucking things out of my eyesight. I can't stand them. And then I guess that's what. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. It's weird. And you know what else he told me? Because one thing I read about it is because you know how they say that it's good to get your animals neutered and shit.
Yeah.
I read like a full like 300 fucking ridiculous page 2019 meta-analysis of like research in it. I really shouldn't have read that much. It's such a waste of time. But the conclusion from that was like, nah, it's actually probably worse for the dogs to do that. Like, it's not actually better for them. And they used to think it was. It might be a bit better for female dogs. And then the guy's like, my vet's like, yeah, it's probably not better. And he's like, you know what you can always do? Like, most of the issues people are going to have, like that they say is good to get rid of the balls, it's only going to happen later in life. So you could just cut their balls off when they're older. And I was like, what? Really? I'm like, is it the same for humans? He's like, yeah, you could just, like, you could remove some granddaddy's balls and they'd be healthier. It's like,
What?
nice. Because, like, prostate cancer and stuff like that, like,
Oh yeah.
that's like when they chalk up like what's the good benefits of like neutering an animal, a lot of them come down to things like that. Because it used to be that fucking, you know, there's stray dogs running around, but now like I think it was since COVID, like it's pretty hard to even buy a dog. Like they're just expensive and everybody wants them.
Yeah.
Except your piece of shit dog.
Come on, leave Picky alone.
Full disclosure for everyone, I love animals, but his dog, Pitbull, tried to murder me like 5 times. Not a cool dog. Cool to him, and he tried to kill
You
his
keep
own
calling
mom.
it a him. That's why.
I'm pretty sure
It's a
that's not
girl
why.
dog.
I'm pretty
It's a
sure
girl
it doesn't
dog.
matter. I'm pretty sure your girl dog tried to kill her own mom 3 times when I was there. Which is pretty fucked up. And I'm pretty sure the mom knows what sexy is. You know what I mean? Dude, did I tell you that we got another animal? We have
You got
way
a
too
cat?
many now. Yeah, we have 2 cats now and 2
Oh, yeah.
dogs. It's pretty fucking wild. So many animals in this house. Dude, I can't find. I'm trying to find this tweet where it talked about these tribes, and all I'm seeing is pictures of Brazilian tribes, and there's so many of them with their penis and balls out, and
Yeah, that's all you wanted to look at, really, isn't it?
yeah, that's it. I needed an excuse to fucking commit myself to it. Nah, it was just really interesting. He was talking about these fucking tribe of people who basically like. He was saying, because this is some weird motherfucker who's actually like lived with a bunch of Brazilian tribes. And he lived with these guys for like 3 years or some shit. And during that time, like they would never speak English. Like he had to get a new name. And they had just so many weird rules where like for instance, one of them was like, oh, I found it. One of them was like, you can't, like they change their own names all the time. They feel like having the same name for too long brings like evil spirits and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, what? That's crazy, bro. I just found it. It seems pretty interesting. So yeah, they believe spirits live above the clouds, and they like yell at people and kill people who go too close to the jungle and shit. They never sleep for more than a few hours at a time in short bursts. And they believe minimal sleep's the best. Like it hardens people and makes them safe from snakes and predators. Fuck yeah. That's what you
Yeah.
want. He said he started picking up the lingo. There's only 11 phonemes. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, like phenomes, or like when you phonetically pronounce something.
Phoneme. Bro, do you know how fucking retarded I am? Let me tell you something. I write stories and shit, and I like have many jobs where I have to write things out. And I hope this is why I don't want to use my own name, because I'm such an idiot. I literally don't know what like a verb is. Like
Yeah, you do.
I don't, dude.
Oh, you just used a couple.
No, like I can use them, but I don't know what they are. I don't know what the difference between like a verb, an adjective, or fucking the other ones. Like I don't understand grammar and shit, but I still write all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't think any of that really matters.
It doesn't really matter as long as it makes sense to someone who reads it.
Yeah, but like if somebody at work's like, oh yeah, let's just use a different adjective, and I'll just be like, yeah, let's use.
Just break out the old thesaurus.
Bro, I don't. First off, whenever you need this shit, it's not like you have time to research it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's true.
But yeah, so 11 phononyms or
Phenomes.
phenomes. And then he said that each verb has around 65,000 possible forms. What? And so, yeah, his names, they don't like foreign names, so they renamed him. And they rename themselves all the time. So that, or the jungle spirits renamed them, actually, they say.
It's weird.
They call themselves straight heads, foreigners are crooked heads. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Crookheads.
yeah, so it says, can't really describe colors or talk about the past. Their language just doesn't appear to allow for those sorts of sentences very well. And like comparatives, they have no comparatives in their language. So like finding expressions like this is big, that is bigger is like really hard, which is fucking weird. And one of the interesting things about this guy who lived with him, apparently he was like a devout Christian. And then when he lived with these guys, he became an atheist afterwards, like because of it.
True.
Very weird. And he's like, where's the cult? But yeah, just weird. Like, they don't have houses. They sit around farting all day. Fuck yeah, so do I.
Fighting.
Farting, that's what it says.
Yeah, nice.
They don't even wake up if there's like heaps of cockroaches all over them. Nice. They seem to not give a fuck about anything. They make like necklaces, like amulets and shit.
Yeah.
And in like to ward off evil spirits and shit. But they'll just literally make them out of like beer can pull tabs and shit. Like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah, that seems pretty wild.
Just like tweak us back.
They don't make canoes, but they know how to. That's weird. Well, I don't know why. And it seemed like another. This was an interesting one. They said like because they were talking about all these tribes, how they all like smoke and salt meat, so it can last for a really long time.
Yeah.
And they just don't like they. It says he asked them if they can do it, and they showed him how to do it, but they don't believe in like preserving food. They just eat whatever the fuck they have, and then they find more food, or they don't. They just like don't give a shit.
Yeah, okay.
And they don't even eat regularly. Sometimes they just don't eat days, and they just don't care. But also with like sex and marriage, they're the same. They're like very no formalities. Most people just like are only in relationships for short times, and then sex is fun. Like everyone just has sex with everyone. They use like animals as role models for their sex lives and stuff. And they just like go around fucking each other and don't give a shit.
Fair enough.
And children just fend for themselves from like almost from birth. They just like don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, that's just you have to do it. That's just how life is. You live or you die from your internal resources. Well, toddlers smoke cigarettes. Why not? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, start them young.
They're called pariah, Pirah, and then there's like an A with a hat on it. All right, this is good fucking podcasting, but maybe I should stop talking about these people. Oh yeah, and now definitely probably shouldn't because now it's getting into the fact that they don't care about like pedophilia and stuff as well. It's a bit weird.
Okay.
Not great.
That's a quick turn downhill.
Oh, in euthanasia for the weak and sick, they're pretty keen on that. They don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Freedom for the healthy. No coercion. So no coercive sex though. It says like they don't.
Okay.
There's no like rape and shit, but they don't make the prepubescent distinction, which is kind of. I don't like that. Let's just fucking say that. Podcast one. Do not like that. They don't like counting. They won't like if you teach them how to draw a straight line or to count, they'll just be like. It says it's almost impossible. He found out, and they just reject anything foreign. This is no use to us. Why would I want that? And so they just only live in the immediate experience. Bro, I hope this isn't fake. Me just like citing on it. It seems like it's real. The book seems. I did Google and it didn't seem like it was something that was made up. But I guess if not many people have lived with these motherfuckers, he could have just made it up to make this shit more interesting.
He's like, yeah, this happened one day over here. And
bro, that's a heaps good thing. I could just say I live with some crazy like Aboriginal tribe, and I'll just say the most wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking Brent people, or whatever they call themselves. That's sick. That's a good idea.
The tribe of blind indigenous.
Oh yeah. So old mate says he's about halfway through the book. Fuck yeah. They must be wild after that. They look normal. I mean, they all got weird tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
That's weird though. They just live in the present, but they just don't give a fuck about anything. And they said, yeah. Oh, here's the last bit. They just believe in continuous identity. No, they don't. They said even believing in continuous identity is suspect. Like they just don't. Which I agree. On the Buddhist side of shit, like that's how it is. Like it says here that you are not the same person stepping into a river, and a new name equals a new identity. So
Okay.
a culture just concerned entirely with the present, with no like nostalgic thoughts or preserving of past traditions or anything. They just don't give a fuck. That's wild. That's
That's pretty
cool.
wild.
But,
That's really embracing the now, isn't it?
bro, we should go move. You should go move. Nah, they'd probably kill you. But
Yeah, I probably would,
they
because
probably,
because I can't see.
yeah,
I wouldn't see it coming.
they would definitely be like, this guy's gonna bring some fucking
Some bad juju.
demons. Yeah, for sure, dude. Who knows? Maybe they'd accept you as a god.
Yeah, I could, yeah.
That would be sick, bro. Let's become
I don't see
gods.
anything at all, but I see what's about to come.
But you don't.
No, I don't. I
You,
don't. I
I
got
feel like
robbed
you're
and shit.
worse.
That was fun.
Yeah, at that than you used to be.
Yeah.
Do you ever have like, you know how there's like, you can have like phantom pains with like not having limbs and shit?
Yeah, I have dreams where I can see, and then I wake up when I open my eyes and I
Oh,
can't.
bro, that sounds like the most depressing dream I've ever had.
Yeah.
Because I have dreams like that too, but it's not about basic functional things in my life. It's just like,
Like I've had dreams where I did shit, and then like I can see, and then I open my eyes after my dream, and yeah, I can't see anymore.
that's fucking depressing as fuck. Do you try to
It's a
go
good
back
way
to
to
bed
start the day.
real
Yeah, I
quick?
try to go straight back to fucking sleep.
Oh, bro, you never, have you ever done, I used to get it where like, I could actually get back into my dream.
Yeah.
It felt like, anyway, maybe I was just fake.
Sometimes I can. Yeah.
Bro, I had a wild dream last night. Fucking girlfriend was like down a river, but it was like going through like the Antarctic, and I had to save that bitch.
Yeah.
But I knew that if I went in it, then I'd go into like the ocean too. So I
Yeah.
fucking got like a helicopter to save her or some shit.
Oh yeah, nice.
Bro, this is just like when I fucking paid that $6. I'm a fucking legend.
Little humble flex.
Yeah, bro, dreams are mad. Do you have like dreams? Fuck, dreams would be so sick for you. I'm a little jealous, to be honest.
No, most of the times they're just nothing. Hey,
Do you ever
like I
dream
don't
that you're
remember a lot
blind?
of dreams. I only remember them when they're bad.
Yeah, I think I don't know if this is true, but I think most of the time when people do remember dreams, it's like because their sleep schedule got fucked up. Because like when you're in your REM sleep, which is like you have different layers of REM sleep, is my understanding, and like the deeper layers is where you get your most benefits from sleeping. But that's also where REM stands for rapid eye movements, but it's
Yeah.
also where your eyes are moving the most, like back and
Yeah.
forth. And so I think it's in those moments when you actually really have like the deep sleep. So like I remember my dreams when I wake up fucking tired. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get a full night's sleep, and that's why I'm waking up in the middle of a dream because it's like, bro, I'm the worst sleeper, huh? It sucks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Aw.
Do you have naps and shit?
Yeah. Ever since my car crash, I need little afternoon naps, so I get really cranky. Like it's
Bro,
funny. I'm like a toddler and shit. I need my little afternoon nap.
we're all basically toddlers. Dude, I get like
Yeah.
that too, and I just like never get my sleep, so I just wake up a lot just being grumpy as fuck. Sick.
Like when I was starting doing my rehab, learning how to get around town and shit.
Mm.
If I didn't stop and actually let myself tired, like wind down, then I just start getting cranky and shitty and just want to go home.
Fuck, dude, I do
So
too. Dude, my dumbass thing that I do with that is I don't remember that. Like I just feel shit. I'm like my brain's breaking down because I have like
yeah,
the ADHD thing too. Like I've sometimes my brain capabilities aren't that good, and I'm like, holy shit, this whole time I've been a fraud. My brain's not working. I can't do anything. I'm fucked. And then just one night I have a good night's sleep, and I'm like, oh right, I just need a good night's sleep.
that's what it is.
Yeah. And then I'll forget the next day and just have shit sleep for the next 2 weeks and have like a fucking back every day that I'm like becoming dementia retarded. It's
Yeah.
sick. It's pretty good. I love it.
Yeah, it's not bad, eh?
Bro, I don't know if I ever told you, when I went to fucking America, when I was in LA, I fucked myself. I think I told you, but just one of the first nights I was out in San Fran, went to a fucking gay club, no big deal. But fucking, it's just because it's San Francisco, like every
You
club.
fucked yourself at a gay club?
I fucking had sex with men. No, just kidding. But just one dude, fucking, he just kept feeding me cocaine, and I was just fucked. Like I felt like I broke my brain. I had like, he must have fed me like 40 lines, or 50, something crazy, like around that 40, 50 mark. And cocaine over there is not like over here. Is way different. Like it's so much stronger. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like the first line I had, I was like, holy shit, because I've had coke a few times in Australia, and I just didn't, I didn't fuck with it. I just thought it was kind of shit. But over there, it's like legit. And then yeah, I thought my heart was gonna explode. It was pretty scary. And then I mean, I loved it, but it was like, I see why people like this. I was like dancing and shit, turning to Michael Jackson.
Only in America.
And then I did it a couple more times, like just a little bit here and there. But after that, I could feel like I had injured something in my brain. Like I full fucked my brain, and I felt like I had dementia for, I want to say, up until now. Still, that was like 7 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Like
It is cardiotoxic.
bro. And I think there's a difference with certain people that take it, like, because I think with the ADHD thing that I have, and also I have super high cholesterol, and that's probably didn't help. But both of them, I think, like, it did kind of make my shit worse. Like I felt, dude, I remember after I came back from the States, I spent like years just like really trying to eat as healthy as I can, meditating all the time, and just like trying to do things that I heard people say would help. So I heard meditation would help. I heard exercise, those sorts of things. And I just went next level. There's this motherfucker I like named Dan Harris.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll show you. I'll listen. I'll play the video. It's kind of funny. He's a news anchor guy, right?
And next tonight, something different.
And he basically was doing a lot of cocaine, and he has a panic attack on live TV. It's pretty
Oh
good.
yes.
You want to listen?
And he's telling us about it tonight, Dan.
Hi, Dan. This is a very personal story, as you know, because you were right there when it all started.
Oh, no.
Sometimes there are things holding us back from being happy, and we're not aware of it until life hits us.
Oh, this is him talking about him doing it. That's too meta. Let's just play him doing it.
Now to Dan Harris. Is it the
Here we go.
Good morning, Charlie and Diane. Thank you. This is me 10 years
God,
ago.
were you talking over your own shit,
And
you
the reason This is the
motherfucker?
most embarrassing day of my life is not that it looks like I've been attacked by a blow dryer and a can of hair.
All right.
News now, one of the world's most
Here we go.
commonly prescribed medications may be providing a big bonus. Researchers report people who take cholesterol-lowering drugs called statins for at least 5 years may also lower their risk for cancer. But it's too early to prescribe statins slowly for cancer production. At this point, I realize I'm helpless, so I bail right in the middle.
He looks, I'll say it real quick, he looks pretty concerned in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does it for news. We're going to go back now to Robin and Charlie. All right, thanks very much, Dan.
Oh, that wasn't that
And
bad.
Harris at the news desk with some of the headlines.
Bro, that wasn't bad. Oh, they just send it back straight back to him for some reason. That's pretty dog.
I did. Humiliation rushed in. I knew with rock solid
He's just looking down.
that I had just had a panic attack on national television. So why would I tell you?
Oh my god, that's shit. It's not nearly as cool. Well, not cool, but I thought he had way more insane of a panic attack. He just kind of stopped talking and looked down. That was pretty shit. Yeah, that was
Yeah, well, that kind of is what panic attacks are.
Yeah, but I thought from memory, I remember him being like talking like this, and then and like having like a full like breakdown verbally as well. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, maybe not. Anyway, he's like a big meditator dude now, and he said it helped his brain after the coke and shit. So
Oh yeah.
fuck yeah. There you go. You ever do meditation and shit?
Yeah.
That's a no, if I've ever heard one. That was like
Not really.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
Not really. They're like guided ones.
Guided's the way to go, dude. That is 100% the way to go. There's some motherfuckers who think they're like kind of. It's usually, I'll be honest, it's usually like real amateur meditator dudes who are like diehards who say like, oh, you guided shit and you don't need guided. Just like use your, like, just sit there. I think it's usually those motherfuckers, because really guided is like really good. Like that's typically how even the really hectic like motherfuckers who do 6-month retreats do it. They'll typically do it by themselves the whole time, but then they'll speak with like a teacher who will help them. You know what I mean? So they're still getting instruction. But guided's really good because like even I can even record me saying some shit and then listen to it, and like it just brings your brain back to like what you're supposed to be doing.
Back to the moment and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a weird thing with meditation though, because it's like, it sounds pretentious and stupid for me to say it, but most of what people do when they think they're meditating, or in like the Western world, is not really meditation. It's just like focusing on your breath, which isn't in like the Buddhist lexicon thing. That's not really meditation. That's kind of the first step, into like what you have to do to begin. There's really nowhere else to start. But typically with meditation, it's like, it's not like you get lost in thought, you focus on your breath. But it often, well, there's a bunch of different schools, but the classical Vipassana, which a lot of people talk about, it's not really like you get lost in thought and then you focus on your breath, but it's the moment you get lost in thought, it's like what happens then. And like in a lot of schools, what they will teach is like, you don't just focus on your breath, like that's where you start, but then you, instead of going back to your breath, you go to like, maybe there's this thing that happens where if you meditate for a really long time, you start to like try to find who you are, like the identification of what you think you even are. And then it's kind of like this weird paradoxical thing that happens where you realize you don't exist, but it becomes like super satisfying. It's like you're looking for yourself, and then you actually become satisfied in the fact that you realize that you don't even exist. But it's like a very freeing experience. It's like a really beautiful experience, and it's like that's often what people try to like bring themselves back to. But there, there's heaps of different schools and shit to do, but most people don't. Like, you have to just focus on your breath for like a year, doing it for like ages. It's kind of gay that you have to do it for so long. Anyway, dude, I need to shut the fuck up.
No, it's good. It's good. I like it.
What else is happening in your world?
Getting some more tech soon. Getting a mini guide coming in the mail.
What's that?
It's a mobility. It's a mobility aid.
Mini guide. Oh, dude, it looks sick. $500 in American. Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's fucking sell them.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
Guide, ultrasonic echolocation to detect objects. What the fuck? You're like literally got more superpowers than Batman, and you like becoming Batman.
I'm becoming Batman / Daredevil. I will have a Batman belt. I will have a utility belt soon, given all the gadgets I'll be getting.
But think about it. I just fucking unlocked a crazy conspiracy, dude. Think about this. You said more Daredevil than Batman, but if Batman had the powers of a bat, he'd be fucking the Daredevil. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I just fucking uncovered literally the Illuminati. Holy fucking shit. That's crazy. One of my friends
and that's funny as fuck.
One of my friends said the other day, because my brother's like a retard, like I love him to death, but he's also retarded. Like not in your type of retardation, like a different one. Like he's into conspiracies and shit. Like he became retarded from his own, like, I'm gonna believe these retards on the internet, that kind of retarded. And he's like a flat earth Christian and shit. But like, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I hope he never listens to this. He's gonna hate me. Whatever. Fucking, it's his fault for thinking dumb.
Oh yeah.
But he one of my friends, because I don't know, we were talking about my brother's, and then because most conspiracies at the end of the day, I don't know if you know this, but they often come back to Jews. It's the big thing. It's like Jews run the world, the media, all that bullshit. And we did like I did a genetic test instead of my mate, and he found out he's like got Ashkenazi Jew is what they're called. And then he's like, fucking, here's a conspiracy for your brother, dude. Ashkenazi Jew. The Nazi
Oi.
is in Ashkelon. I was like, fuck me, dude. We just unlocked some crazy shit.
Ashkenazi Jew.
Ashkelon. That it's in the word, dude. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. It's crazy. I got a bit of the fucking. Maybe I shouldn't say this on camera in case there's another Holocaust. I don't have any Jew in me actually. Neunster, Voin.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, dude. We're fucking. This is 55 minutes in. I think
That's not too bad.
it's not too bad. I don't really know how long they should be, but the one that I listen to, they often go for about an hour. And at this point, they now do like they'll do for an hour, and then they might do like half an hour on their Patreon, which is only if you like subscribe to it and like
Yeah.
pay the money. But they circle. It's usually 1 hour to like 120, usually 110 is like their benchmark.
Sweet.
So yeah, if you want to go, we can go. Otherwise, we can talk shit for a bit more. I mean, I don't even know. We can do it for however long. But it was just more. This seems like a decent length of time that we could probably do once a week,
yeah.
once a fortnight. Or
Oh,
something.
this is good. This is good. I've just finished. Yeah, getting myself ready to get in bed. I got to get up early for this uni thing tomorrow.
Yeah, nice. Well, sweet, dude. This is fucking. If you are the OGs listening to this, the number ones, the true fans, the day ones, then you fucking just heard history, dude. So you're welcome. And I don't know if you guys can hear this, but my girlfriend's speaking Chinese in the background. It's pretty crazy. Sometimes I'm like amazed. I'm like, jeez. Anyway, so quick. Nice. Well, yeah, fucking congrats, business partner,
Cheers,
media
man.
empire mogul. Which
Oh
is
yeah.
we're basically Joe Rogan.
Basically.
I'm basically fucking. Who's someone else that's not him? That's a big podcast guy. I'm basically fucking everyone. I'm basically Trump. I don't know. All right. I think we can end it here. One thing I will do, which we don't need to talk about, is I'm gonna try to find some good introduction music though, or something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because I wanted to do something hectic like Wu-Tang or some shit, but then I was like, then if we put it on YouTube, we'll get fucking demonetized every time I put it up.
True.
So I don't know. I'll try to find something, but I'll send you some shit.
All right.
Peace.
Catch you, G.